My name is Henry van der Toorn and I'm a professional horse trainer. I'm passionate about working with people and the horses to get a better understanding. I'm in the UK now to help some owners and horses to overcome challenging behaviour. Today we're on the road to Samantha and Buck, and they live in Newport, Wales. It seems to be that Buck is a really famous horse and he has his own fans. So I'm really looking forward to meet him, and as I found out, Buck has a little bit of a problem with lunging. He can't be lunged. And the other thing is, when he hacks out, he doesn't want to go on his own. He wants to have his complete entourage there to help him guide him to the next spot. So it will be very interesting to see why Buck has a lunging problem, but also how we can help Samantha to get some tips to improve the hacking out with Buck. Good morning.
Good morning. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Henry van der Toorn. And today we're going to work with Buck, yeah?
Yes, thank you.
Take me to him.
Let's go. If he doesn't want to do it, he won't go anywhere. I've sat on him for an hour and gone nowhere.
He's funny. So you would already be very happy if we were able to walk in here on the yard, go into the round pen without stopping.
Definitely. I know that's easy for most people, but that's not for Buck.
Now I heard that Buck has his own fan club and I see them already standing here. Yeah, a lot of people came to watch.
He just makes friends with people wherever he goes.
I heard that he is also a bottle-reared foal and he prefers people a lot.
Yes.
When you go to the horses that are bottle-reared, you feed them by hand as a human person. And what we do, we take them close to our body. Yeah. But that's not normal behavior for horses. They like to keep distance. Yeah.
Oh, he loves a coach.
Exactly. He doesn't really understand the fact of us leading him in certain areas.
Definitely.
Yeah. And that comes from his background from being a bottle-reared foal. And the funny thing is, when he races, he's the best.
Yes, he's amazing. He won a few races for us. He ran in Cheltenham this year. But then as soon as he's finished racing, he's like, right, that's enough. It would just be nice for him to be able to retire and do another job, because he's not ready to give up.
I've never heard a story this difficult before.
I know.
So we'll just see where we're going to end.
Brilliant.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Always when I work horses, I will use a hard hat. Even later, in a later episode when we work with ponies or whatever, it's always safer. And you know, these are also things I really like, to wear gloves, because you know, you have to be able to hold your horse, and it's more safer when you have gloves on with your lines, isn't it? I use a training holster. It's a little bit the same, it's exactly the same what Monty Roberts is using. And for horses like this, I find it easier to train because it's so important. We teach this horse what we like from him, yeah? So we have to tell him immediately when he's doing good. So with this extra nose bend here, it's easier for me to tell him yes and no. Yeah, so it helps me. I say, please do this, and when he does it, I can let go. So the release is immediately. That's why I like this halter. I'm going to use a training line. So that's a line of more or less 6.5, 7 meters, because you know, if they want to run or do something, or rear up, it's so much safer when you have a little bit longer line in your hands. So first thing I'm going to teach you is not to walk where you walk now.
Oh, okay.
Because you're standing at his shoulder, yeah?
Okay.
You're standing at his shoulder, and that's for the horse. That's the most. What's where the forwards are walking, yeah? So it's the less in dominance. So I prefer you to walk a bit. No, and he's not allowed from the first moment I touch him to take one step. I didn't ask him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not one step.
Okay.
Because horses know about leadership, about who is moving who, yeah? So if he moves me, then he's leading me. If I move him, he's leading me. And every time he does good, I let go, yeah?
Okay.
And I stop him with my body. I turn, you see?
Yeah.
And I stop like this. I'm standing here. Okay. And I don't want him to bend his head like here, because if he would spook from something, I would be in the way.
Okay.
Yeah? So immediately tell him, and my hand is always loose when he do good, but when I ask him something, and I let go, you see?
Okay.
And he didn't like it, I hold again, the pressure again, until he does it, and stop where I want him to stop. I'm really precise in that, yeah? And when I want to walk, I walk. Yeah, and when I stop, I stop. So you see, it's all about leadership. Yeah, and he looks around, but I tell him, no, and you don't bite me, I don't like biters, but I'm standing here.
Okay.
And when I walk, I don't touch the line.
Okay.
Look at my shoulders, yeah? When I walk, I turn my shoulder and he walks with me.
Okay.
When I turn my shoulders, he wants to stop. He didn't do a good job, I tell him you didn't do a good job. When I turn my shoulders towards him, he needs to stop immediately. Like this. Not touching the line, yeah? Now you give it a go.
Okay.
So walk. No pushing, no pulling on the line. That's it. Keep walking. Don't.
Oh,
Good,
okay.
Yeah, yeah, just keep walking. And now turn around. Yeah, and brilliant work. So you walk again. Just walk. So that seems to be we've solved one problem here, yeah?
Yes!
We did.
Amazing!
Now don't pull on your line. You have a tendency to pull on your line constantly,
Okay.
yeah? Okay, now you walk him into the round pen and we're going to do some extra exercises there. Going in. And in the round pen you're going to do some groundwork, yeah? No pressure on your line. You're helping him. Did you see that? You were like, he can do it.
Okay.
I want him to be wanting to walk with you.
Okay.
Instead you tell him.
Okay.
I tell him when he doesn't listen. I ask him when he's good. Now, really good. You see, he will try. They are allowed to make mistakes.
Yeah.
His whole life, he happened to be in control. Yeah? And did you see? Your attention went to me,
Yes.
your eyes were off, and he thought, oh, I can go forward. Now, I'm going to teach you another trick to be safe, yeah? You walk like this, yeah?
Yeah.
And then when you turn, take over and take the line here.
Oh,
so I'm
right.
always beside my horse and this hand will be on the line. So I'll go from this to this.
So that
Yeah?
way. Okay.
Because with your shoulders, I can say, come, stop, go backwards. Yeah?
Okay.
You see what he can do? You see how good he is? Can make him go a step forward, go a step backward, just by playing with my shoulders. But you need to take over your line. Why?
Okay.
Because I don't want you to touch his shoulders anymore. You take your line like this, and when you go backwards, you push a little bit to here.
Okay.
And when he's okay, you let go. Let go. And if he doesn't do it, I can even do it with this. I can even go harder, you see?
Okay.
And I will never be in danger because I'm on the side, on a 45-degree angle of my horse's front legs. Give it a go.
Okay. So I go like that.
Okay, now you did like this, yeah? So I show you what you did. You did perfect. When you walk, now you did this. So you have to be the leader, yeah?
Okay.
So you walk. Now, then you did this. That's not really clear.
No, because I walk backwards. Okay.
You're a quick learner, just like
Okay.
him. Now, if you could take one step backwards and relax your arms and your whole line, relax, more line. See the difference? So the moment he comes into your personal space, he will get a little bit biting, a little bit pushy. Now walk again. Oh, yeah, good job. He's not allowed to bite you. And relax. Look him in the eye. And you're serious when you want him to stand, okay? And now walk away again. So what you have to look for now is him to be positive. It's always about finding the positive thing. Now turn towards him again. And relax. Okay. You're doing really, really good, but you have to take one step backward because he can still, that's it. Exactly, exactly. You're good. That's what I liked in your face. Now you were serious, yeah? You said no. Now
No.
walk again. And turn towards him. And relax, immediately relax. And your line also should be in, exactly. You see the difference?
He's mirroring what I'm doing. When I relax, he relaxes.
He is so brilliant. He knows exactly when you're serious and when you're
Yeah.
not. So you reward him by the walking because he loves it. He loves to walk and to move. You can see that. So if you're home, you make videos for me, yeah?
Yes.
And we're gonna keep. That was really good because I loved it. What you did, you saw he wasn't stopping, and you said, "Hey," but then immediately you have to do this. Exactly. Also your right hand, bring it down. Exactly. Then his head can go down too. Okay, and give him a walk again. Yeah, sometimes when the head goes down, they have a tendency to do other things around. So lots of times I will bring the head up again, but it's all up to you. That's good. And relax immediately. So you do your correction now really well, yeah? You do this, and you say, hey, boom. But then you hold it like this.
I need to relax.
Now, put the line off, unclip him.
Really?
And go walking. Trust him.
Come on, boy. Well, he loves this.
Exactly, but stop him too. And relax. And walk to the right. Just walk. Don't ask him. And stop him. You see how good he is now? You see him licking and chewing, completely relaxing. Because now he really gives leadership to you.
What's happening is I'm not giving clear enough signals to him. Nobody's giving clear enough signals. So he's walking over us because he doesn't understand. So all our shoulders are completely wrong. So he's not understanding what we want him to do.
This horse is not an easy horse
because
he's very self-assured, very intelligent, learns really quick. So you have to convince him. Well, actually, it's more getting him intrinsically motivated to work with you.
Yes.
And then you need to be clear.
I didn't think he'd walk in yet. None of us did. We didn't think he'd come in yet.
So now we're going to have a little break for us and the horse to relax a little bit. And then I would like to work a little bit on the lunging, see how that works. And so I can teach them to ride from the ground. It makes so much fun, especially with a horse that loves to work. The only thing is, as you saw now, he just needs to understand. If possible, use a training halter with an immediate release so the horse learns faster. Use pressure and release so the horse will understand what you mean. Being relaxed and feeling safe is the best reward for your horse. When you stop your horse, don't stand in front of him. If the horse spooks and starts running, he will run over you. We always recommend that you wear a hat and gloves anytime you work with horses.